Hi everybody, it's Mr Farquharson here from St Patrick class. I thought I'd read you a story today, and that story is The Lion Inside. I'm going to read the blurb from the back of the book first of all. You don't have to be big and brave to find your roar. Being little isn't always easy, but when Mouse sets off on a journey to find his roar, he discovers that even the smallest creature can have the heart of a lion. Thought this would be a good book to read, considering where we are at the moment. So here we are, The Lion Inside, and it's by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. In a dry, dusty place where the sand sparkled gold, stood a mighty flat rock, all craggy and old. And under that rock, in a tiny full house, lived the littlest, quietest, meekest brown mouse. He was so very tiny, so incredibly small, that nobody noticed him ever, at all. He got trod on and sat on, and missed out for stuff, ignored and forgotten. He was head of the pack, he was shouty and tough, he loved showing the crowd, he was made of strong stuff. Yes, all were impressed by this mighty king cat. If only, thought Mouse, I could be more like that. Then late one night, in his Minnie Mouse bed, the cleverest thought popped into his head. He jumped from the covers and held up a paw. I've got it, he said. What I need is a roar. I mean, what if this mouse, with the weeniest squeak, was a little more grrr and a little less meek? Well, he'd still be the smallest of fuzzy brown mice, but he'd make friends and join in, and life would be nice. Dinner, he set off for the top, hoping not to be dinner. It felt like the scariest thing he could do. But if you want things to change, you first have to change you. The further he climbed, the closer he got to the slumbering lion reclining on top. Then at last, as he stood on his tippity toes, he found himself suddenly nose to nose. Pardon me. Wake up, Mr. Lion, you've got company. Squeak, Mr. Lion, what I've come to you for is squeak. Do you squeak? Roar. A silence befell that twinkling plain. Lion opened his eyes and puffed out his mane. Time slowed right down. Well, it felt like a week. Then he opened his mouth and let out a eek. The lion was shaking, his paws all a fumble. He was backing away with a scrambling tumble. Don't hurt me, he whimpered. Oh, try to be nice. Oh my goodness, this lion was frightened Mouse, while still little, felt big in his head, and Lion, who still roared, but with laughter instead. Ha 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 ha! Yes, that day they both learned that no matter your size, we all have a mouse and a lion inside.